Welcome to episode 6 of React.js tutorial series. In this episode, first we will see about React forms. Just like in HTML, React uses forms to allow users to interact with the web page. Okay. Adding forms in React. You add a form with React like any other element. Example, add a form that allows users to enter their name. Function, my form, opening curly bracket, return, in parentheses we have form, label, enter your name, input, type text, label closed, form closed. So const root equals to react dom.create root, document.getElement by id root.render my form. Okay, this will work as normal. The form will submit and the page will refresh, but this is generally not what we want to happen in React. We want to prevent this default behavior and let React control the form. Handling forms. Handling forms is about how you handle the data when it changes value or gets submitted. In HTML, form data is usually handled by the DOM. In React, form data is usually handled by the components. When the data is handled by the components, all the data is stored in the component state. You can control changes by adding event handlers in the onChange attribute. We can use the useState hook to keep track of each input's value and provide a single source of truth for the entire application. See the React hooks section for more information on hooks. Use the useState hook to manage the input. Import useState from React semicolon. Import React DOM from React DOM /client. Function myForm parenthesis curly bracket starts const in square brackets name comma set name equals to useState double quotation in parenthesis semicolon return form table form label, enter your name, input, type text, value, name, onChange arrow function set name.e.target.value label form. Const root equals to react dom dot create root of document.getElement by id root.render my form. Okay. Submitting forms. You can control the submit action by adding an event handler in the onSubmit attribute for the form. Example, add a submit button and an event handler in the onSubmit attribute. Import useState from React. Import React DOM from React DOM /client. Function myForm parenthesis curly bracket starts const name comma set name equals to useState double quotation const handle submit equals to event arrow function square curly brackets event dot prevent default method alert the name you entered was $sign curly brackets name. I guess this is called string interpolation, also known as formatted string. Return parenthesis form onSubmit handle submit label enter your name colon input type text value equals to name onChange equals to e arrow function set name e.target.value closing tag slash greater than sign label closing tag input tag type submit form const root equals to react dom dot create root of document dot get element by id root dot render my form multiple input fields. You can control the values of more than one input field by adding a name attribute to each element. We will initialize our state with an empty object. You access the fields in the event handler. Use the event.target.name and event.target.value syntax. To update the state, use square brackets bracket notation around the property name. Example: write a form with two input fields. Import useState from React, import React DOM from React DOM/client. Function myForm. Curly brackets const inputs set inputs equals to useState. Const handle change equals to event arrow function const name equals to event.target.name const value equals to event.target.value. Set inputs of values arrow function dot values. This is probably called destructuring, right? And then name colon value. Const handle submit equals to event arrow function event dot prevent default method alert inputs return form on submit handle submit. Label enter your name input type text name username value equals to inputs dot username on change equals to handle change. Label closing label opening enter your age input opening input tag type number name age value inputs dot age double pipe empty string on change handle change in curly brackets label input type equals to submit form const root equals to react dom dot create root of document dot get element by id root dot render of my form. Note, we use the same event handler function for both input fields. We could write one event handler for each, but this gives us much cleaner code and is the preferred way in React. Text area. The text area element in React is slightly different from ordinary HTML. In HTML, the value of a text area was the text between the starting tag text area and the end tag text area. Text area content of the text area. Fine. In React, the value of a text area is placed in a value attribute. We will use the useState hook to manage the value of the text area. A simple text area with some content. Import useState from React. Import React DOM from React DOM/client. Function myForm const text area comma set text area equals to use state parenthesis starts. The content of a text area goes in the value attribute closing parenthesis semicolon const handle change equals to event arrow function curly bracket start set text area of event.target.value return form text area value equals to text area on change handle change form close tag const root equals to react DOM dot create root of document dot get element id of root root dot render of my form. Select a drop down list or a select box in React is also a bit different from HTML. In HTML, the selected value in the drop down list was defined with the selected attribute. HTML select option value equals to Ford option value equals to Volvo, selected Volvo option value equals to Fiat option. Okay, fine. In React, the selected value is defined with a value attribute on the select tag. Example: a simple select box where the selected value Volvo is initialized in the constructor function myForm const myCar, setMyCar equals to use state of Volvo, const handle change equals to event arrow function setMyCar event.target.value, return form select value equals to myCar on change handle change option value equals to Ford option value equals to Volvo option value equals to Fiat option select form. By making these slight changes to text area and select, React is able to handle all the input elements in the same way. Let's go to the next chapter. Okay, why is it taking so long? React router. Create React app doesn't include page routing. React router is the most popular solution. Add React router. To add React router in your application, run this in the terminal from the root directory of the application. npm I capital D React router dom. Note, this tutorial uses React router v6. Okay. If you are upgrading from v5, you will need to use the @latest flag. npm I -d React router dom @latest. Folder structure. To create an application with multiple page routes, let's first start with the file structure. Within the src folder, we will create a folder named pages with several files. src /pages / layout.js, home.js, blogs.js, contact.js, nopage.js. Each file will contain a very basic React component. Basic usage. Within the src folder, we will create a folder named pages with several files. src /pages / layout.js, home.js, blogs.js, contact.js, nopage.js. Each file will contain a very basic React component. Basic usage. Now we will use our router in our index.js file. Example: use React router to route to pages based on URL index.js. Import React DOM from React DOM /client. Import browser router comma routes comma route in curly brackets, import layout from slash pages slash layout, import home from slash pages slash home, import blocks from dot slash pages slash blocks, import contact from dot slash pages slash contact, import no page from dot pages dot slash pages slash no page, export default function app, return browser router routes route path equals to forward slash in double quotation element equals to layout, route index element equals to home, route path equals to blocks element blocks, route path equals to contact element contact, route path equals to asterisk element no page, route routes browser router, const root equals to react dom dot create root of document dot get element by id of root root dot render of app. Example explained. We wrap our content first with browser router, then we define our routes. An application can have multiple routes. Our basic example only uses one. Routes can be nested. The first route has a path of forward slash and renders the layout component. The nested routes inherit and add to the parent route, so the block's path is combined with the parent and becomes blocks. The home component route does not have a path but has an index attribute that specifies this route as the default route for the parent route, which is forward slash. Setting the path to asterisk will act as a catch-all for any undefined URLs. This is great for a 404 error page. Pages components. The layout component has outlet and link elements. The outlet renders the current route selected. Link is used to set the URL and keep track of browsing history. Anytime we link to an internal path, we will use link instead of a href equals to double quotation. The layout route is a shared component that inserts common content on all pages, such as a navigation menu. Layout.js. Import outlet comma link from React router DOM. Const layout equals to parenthesis arrow function return nav ul list item link to forward slash home link li closed li open link to forward slash blocks to blocks link li closed li open link to forward slash contact link li close ul close nav close outlet empty close export default layout. Home.js. Const home equals to empty parenthesis arrow function return h1 home h1 export default home. Blocks.js. Const blocks equals to empty parenthesis arrow function curly brackets start return h1 blog articles h1 closed curly bracket close export default blocks. Contact.js. Const contact equals to empty parenthesis arrow function curly bracket starts return h1 contact me h1 closed export default contact. No page.js. Const no page equals to empty parenthesis arrow function h1 curly bracket start return h1 404 h1 closed export default no page. Okay, so this is the end of episode 6 of React.js tutorial series. We will meet again on the 7th episode. So see you next time.